This video is to show you how to apply a really simple 2 to 3 minute everyday eye look. The colors that I have chosen in my customizable 3-well palette are Sunburst Coral, Desert Rose, and Avocado. So step 1 is to do the brow lift system. There's a whole separate video you can watch before doing this, which is basically to fill in your brows, do my brow lift, and my eyeshadow base. So all of that has already been done. So the very first step as far as shadows go is going to be the Sunburst Coral. I'm going to use my large shadow brush, lay a little bit of the color right over my iris. So I'm just going to press it right on the eyelid just like this. And that's going to give you a little pop of color without overdoing it. After applying your lid color, it's best to use a buffing brush with a fuller head with loose hair. Remember, the tighter packed the hair, the more color it's going to put on. So I like to use the blending eye brush to put on the Desert Rose. So I grab the middle shade, which is just more of a neutral brown with a touch of pink, and I apply that right into my crease, blending out the edge of the first shade and working it up my brow bone. If you do my brow lift system, you don't have to put a white shadow under your brow. You already have the highlight from my brow lift, so that saves a step. But see how easy that blends right around the edge of whatever color you put on your eyelid, whether it's peach or pink or kind of a pearly white, whatever color you decide to do. This is the crease color you will always use to blend it out. Okay, after that's blended, the next step that I do is my watercolor liner. So I take my flat liner brush, spray a little bit of water onto it, and work it into the pitch black. Pitch black is the color I always use because I have dark hair. You can use the espresso brown if your features are lighter or you want more of a natural look. So after applying the shadows, I just go right underneath the lash line, press and wiggle right into the root, making your lashes look twice as thick and giving good definition. I always go a little on top because my lashes are really thin, just to give a little bit more volume. And then you have your definition. Let me do the other eye. See how close I'm keeping that to the lash line? You don't want to overtake your eyelid with a really thick liner. That's why I'm not a really big fan of pencils. I like this flat brush that's really thin, just because I can press it right into the root. The last step is smudging out the eyeliner with your pop of color. Since I have green eyes, I really like to use Avocado, and Avocado is the shade that you see right here. So I take just a little bit with my Smokey Eye smudge brush, and I work that right along the edge of that black liner. It's a really nice way to complement my eye color, but without looking like I have green shadow all over my lid. It'll just keep people looking a little bit closer at your iris color, but without noticeably wearing a shade. If you have blue eyes, I really like to use denim jeans or Tiffany blue to blend it out. And if you have brown eyes, I really like to use like a bronze shade or my Grape Expectations, which is a deep purple. But you can see how that just gives you a little bit of color right around the rim of the eye. Instead of doing a liner on the bottom, I just take what's left over of the Avocado and blend it on the bottom lash. So that way I have a little bit of a frame, gives me a little bit more green, but it's not too much, and not closing off my eye by doing the dark black liner all the way around. So that's it on your everyday eye. You would curl your lashes and put on some mascara, so please follow with the lash video to see the rest of the eye.